2 weeks.
Welcome back.
Oh, thanks. Welcome back to the Safety Meeting Podcast, everybody. I'm your host, Isaac Heckert. Today's very special guest, Meg Noble.
Yeah.
Is it Megan, or just do you prefer Meg?
It's whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
people call me Megan. People call me Megan Noble. People call me Meg Noble.
It's got to make it hard for a Google search.
Yeah. I mean, if you Google, well, actually, here's something funny about Google. You want to just dive right in?
Should we Google you?
Oh, if you Google me,
Yeah.
if you go into Google Images,
Uh-huh.
you will find that I am under WikiFeet. Someone has put me in a Wikipedia foot fetish like website.
Really?
Yep, they have collected photos of my feet that they've gotten through social media or red carpets that I've been on.
Wow.
And they rate my feet. Yep.
A whole thing dedicated to your feet.
Yep. Did you
Okay.
find it?
I
if you see it,
didn't.
picture
Should I
of-
try Megan Noble?
oh yeah, you have to. Yeah, Megan Noble will come.
And should I do feet? Megan Noble feet?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
I bet you it'll come up.
I don't know if that should be a thing on my search history, but
I'm giving you permission.
okay. I want to put this in the cut too, so the people at
Oh.
home can see your feet. No,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
weird.
they have 3.5 stars. If anyone wants to vote me up higher, that'd be great. I'm a little upset that I'm not at 4 stars
Oh,
because
there's a rating system?
Yeah.
Like you're competing with other feet?
yeah,
It's a foot race.
yeah, and it is,
That's so bad.
and I'm competing with like celebrities. Like if you Google search,
You're a celebrity.
no, I'm
Yeah.
not.
You could get a blue check mark if you wanted to.
My feet are,
I don't see it.
you know,
Thankfully,
Well, I
honestly,
think you're just-
it would be kind of weird if we
you have
did
to
find
look
it.
at the tag. So hold on, let me see.
Yeah, here. See if you can find it. Wow, I didn't think we would lead off with the foot thing. Do you know Annie Lederman? She's a regular at the store. She blurs her feet out in Instagram posts.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, why? Don't be ashamed of your feet.
It's because of stuff like this, because people put her feet on the internet.
She must have great feet.
I don't know. I think she just has feet.
Okay, so here. So if you look, if you just type in my actual name.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did I misspell it?
No, I don't think so. And there's like one picture. And it was all because I was like, why is there a picture of my feet? And I clicked on it. And when I clicked on it, I was like, wait a minute.
That's hilarious.
Well, if you just go to WikiFeet.
WikiFeet.
Yeah, just go to WikiFeet.
Hashtag WikiFeet, everybody. That's so funny. I'm going to find it, and I'll put, for those at home interested, I'll put a picture of your feet in the cut. I don't
mean,
think so.
They can go look for it themselves. So if you type my
WikiFeet is a
If you
thing.
type in my name, you'll
What?
see an entire page dedicated to my feet.
There's some things I don't need to ingest because I don't know. I don't think I'm into feet, but like, what if I now into feet?
You're welcome.
What,
We always are
oh my
learning new
God,
things
those
about
are
ourselves.
like interlocked feet.
Okay, some of them are weird. Those aren't my feet. My feet are very normally placed.
Those are the feet of the day.
There's a feet of the day.
Feet of the day, feet of the week, random WikiFeet gallery.
I haven't really explored the website. I won't lie.
I'll tell you this, there's an advertising segment, and I bet you if the Adobe Creative Cloud knew that they were advertising on WikiFeet, they might pull their advertising.
Oh my gosh. Well, type in my name at the search.
Okay. This is getting exciting. Where's the search?
Oh my
Is
god.
it this
It's at the
bar?
top. Yeah. It should come right up if you type in my name.
This website uses cookies. And then we have feet. So MEAGAN.
MEGAN.
M-E. Megan Fox. That's you, right?
No.
Oh.
Commonly
She's interesting. Megan Noble, you do have your own thing. I'm reaching for my mouse like I'm on my desktop. This is crazy.
Like they screenshot my feet from photos I've posted.
What, dude?
Oh my god, they uploaded new photos. Those are
Yeah.
new.
This one's new?
No,
You
those
look like
first
Bridget
two.
right here. These two are new?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they've been on my
You're-
page recently.
You're like a foot celeb. These aren't these are just pictures of you that you happen to have feet in.
Yeah. But then there's
I was
some...
expecting like close-up foot coverage.
No, they like just look for all the photos with my feet in them. And then there's one of just like, I remember this photographer liking my shoes
Where
on a
I'm
red
going up.
carpet.
This one?
And they're like, can I take a picture?
Oh,
and
that's a
and-
close-up of your feet.
Yeah. And he was like, can I take a picture of your shoes? And I was like, okay.
He's got a deal with WikiFeet.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking he's the one that
You're
does
missing
this.
out. You should call him and be like, yo, where's my cut?
I know. Like, I won't make money off of this. What's my rating now? Bridget's in that photo. Bridget, you make a cameo.
Does Bridget have her own feet page, WikiFeet?
I don't know.
Should we look it up?
We should look.
Bridget.
But what's my rating?
Oh, my God. 4.5.
I'm at 4.5 stars?
You have nice feet, apparently.
No,
it's 3.5. It's almost 4. Sorry.
It's okay.
We can rate you up, though.
You have to, like, register.
No, that's not happening.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not going to be a registered WikiFeet. Well, we'll see. See what happens.
Well, I was totally pissed that I was only 3.5 stars. So I was like, I need to up my rating.
Well, you know what you can do is just, there's more close-ups of your feet. Like, this guy got triple coverage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It keeps updating. Like, the pictures are moving around.
Oh, my God.
You look really great in this picture right here. Is this a movie premiere or something?
I worked for a publicist for a little while, so I went to a lot of red carpets.
Cool.
They weren't any big movies, though, unfortunately.
Is it SELL?
Yep.
She does not have a WikiFeet.
She doesn't?
But I bet you Annie does.
I'm so excited. I'm happy.
Yep, Annie Lederman.
She does?
Yeah. Does she look familiar? She's at the store every night.
Oh, yeah, she looks familiar.
Yeah. Her Instagram is just like, it's so funny because she just blurs her feet out of every shot.
She must have figured out she was on WikiFeet.
Oh, 100%.
She was like, I don't want them on.
She has some like super crazy people. But let's kick this off
I feel your
with
pain, Annie.
a little. Let's do a little round of celebrity net worth.
Okay.
Who's your favorite celebrity?
Ooh, it's really hard.
Okay.
I'm gonna say right now.
Yeah.
Ali Wong.
Oh, really?
I love her.
Yeah. Okay.
I got to meet her once, and we were just sharing an elevator at a restaurant, and she was so nice to me.
Let's see here.
We talked about the decor of the elevator.
I think I spelled her.
Ali, if you're listening, it was the most thrilling 2 minutes of my life.
She's a big fan. I can't believe she did 2 specials in a row pregnant.
She's wild. She is a badass. A badass. Dexter, what's up, dog?
It's A-L-L-I-E or just A-L-L-E-Y?
A-L-I, right?
A-L-Ali? Oh, yeah. Spelling, not good at it.
I just read her book, so I was reading her name a lot.
Okay. Oh, shit. I should have guessed first because now I see it.
Oh.
But it's surprising.
Is it?
To me. What do you think? How much do you think she's worth?
2.5 million?
Wow. That's very close.
Is it?
Okay. Ali Wong net worth. Ali Wong is an American actress, stand-up comedian, and writer who has a net worth of $3 million.
Yes.
I always overshoot. Like, I would have been like 47 million. Because it just seems like once you're on TV, like, you have so much money.
I think 47 million is like closer to Mariah Carey. I think Mariah Carey's 50 million.
Mariah Carey has almost $1 billion.
Really?
Yeah, you want to find out?
Yeah.
Because she signed a record deal for $300 million.
Yeah.
Took 18 months to put her record out. They dropped her. She got signed across the street for $100 million and then dropped the #1 album of the year. So she made $500 million in 1 year. Mariah
We
Carey.
love Mariah.
I have a...
She just won a lawsuit with her ex-fiance for wasting her time.
Oh, this is very low. She has a net worth of $320 million.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's because Nick Cannon bought Radio Shack and then lost all that money. Let's see how much Nick has. We can go
Nick
down a
is
rabbit hole here.
Nick is in with Nickelodeon, so
That's true.
he probably has a lot more than we think. 200 million?
This doesn't have a total. Oh, 30.
30 million?
30
That's
million.
it.
Yeah. You'd figure like Mariah would have been like, here's 100.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
I mean, he might. These are just like estimates.
Oh, yeah, these are
aren't,
way
We don't
off.
actually know what they make.
Totally. Like I tried Chris D'Elia one time and said he had 18 million. And like on his podcast, he's like, dude, that number is so far off. I'm pretty sure he's got way more.
Yeah.
That would be so fun. He has a $7 million house. That you can find on the internet.
Oh my God.
Because you can look up all the real estate listings.
I used to be a dog walker, and I used to walk this dog named Blue, and he was at this house that is the Spelling Mansion, and it's like the biggest house in Beverly Hills or Los Angeles.
Yeah.
It's the most expensive home. I used to have to go into like the service entrance.
Oh,
It was wild.
We shot there when it was empty.
Did you? It
Yeah.
has like 26 bathrooms.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a events place. I thought it was like a hotel.
Yeah. The guy who owns Amazon just bought it for like $150 million.
It has literally been bought by so many people. Bought and sold. It
It's
can't
like-
be like...
Oh, yeah. It looks like it's like a replica of some bigger thing in France or something.
Yeah,
right?
like a palace.
Yeah.
The front with like the fountain and all they had like
Yeah.
when I got there the first day I got there was just cars wrapped around that fountain area. And they were
Yeah.
all being washed by a man in a suit.
Dude, the pool area.
They were being washed by like a butler.
Right.
Like out of a movie.
That's so crazy. Like Richie Rich.
Yeah.
What did that just say? Architectural style, chateau-esque.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
Wouldn't it just be full on chateau, or is chateau too small? It's like a larger version of a chateau.
I mean, the part that like boggled my mind was that you couldn't walk the dog on the grounds. I had to take him to a park.
Oh, of course. We can't be having that here.
Yeah.
There'll be no feces allowed.
No feces.
How many square feet do you think it is?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you.
Random guess.
I don't even understand square footage when I'm looking at apartments.
Right? Okay.
Like 50,000.
Holy shit, 56.5.
Really?
Yeah, you're
Wow.
on your game today, dude. Do you want to guess what year it was built?
Okay, so it's Tori Spelling's dad.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe like early 80s.
Late 80s, 88.
88? Oh, that's the year I was born.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome. A lot of good things happened that
I
year.
remember that.
That means you'll probably end up moving into this house at some point.
God, no. I don't want that much upkeep.
Yeah. I would, if I could afford it, I don't know if I would buy it. Like, if you got $100 million for a house,
Yeah.
why not go buy an island?
If I had $100 million, I would get a nice little bungalow, pay it outright, own it,
Yeah.
and then I'd go get like a cute little flat in a different country so I could go and visit.
Or all the countries.
Or all the countries.
100 countries.
100, like
Yeah.
maybe like one in Italy, one in Paris, and then like I'll let my boo of the month like decide where the other one will be, and then I'll just
Right.
sell it after I grace it with my presence.
Hashtag boo of the month. Pull that just a little bit closer to
Boo
you
of
for
the
me.
month.
Boo of the month. That's so funny. Good
I
to make
keep
that
thinking my mouth makes like sounds, too many sounds.
Oh,
So that's
like-
why I pulled it away.
Do you
Like ASMR.
Yes.
sounding
That's
shit.
the first thing I normally do with people is make ASMR jokes or ASMR jokes like this.
My roommate Michael loves ASMR.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I don't
he
get
says I have amazing ASMR voice.
People like it when your mouth makes like.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I don't even
it's
like doing
so
it. It's so
uncomfortable.
gross.
But sometimes I'll hear my mouth do it, and
Yeah.
because my mouth's always like open and like smiling.
We're doing great. Doing great.
So yeah, so that's
one
why
thing
I
we
pulled
didn't
it away.
do-
I was like, oh, I think I can hear my mouth making noise.
Yeah, if you feel uncomfortable, feel free to just shout at it from over here.
It's okay. I'm just gonna have to accept that my mouth makes noises.
People's mouths do make noise, but by the time it bakes out and like we compress it and throw it through all the
Oh yeah.
Sears analyzers, and,
Yeah.
yeah,
Auto tune the shit out of it.
There's an anti-ASMR button.
Oh, perfect.
We'll just hit that on your channel.
Have you ever had like a moment where you're like have been intently listening to someone tell you a story and just a sound escapes your mouth?
Yes, things. This makes sounds.
Yeah.
and it's just like
It's like a sound I cannot replicate, and I'm just like, I don't know how that just left my body.
Yeah.
It's
Or-
like a spirit had
Have you ever
left.
been talking to somebody and then like they accidentally spit and you can see it and it like lands somewhere on you, but you have to just like act like it didn't happen and you're just like you're trying to force your
Oh,
face to
yeah.
like be normal, but you're kind of twitching a little
Yeah,
bit, and
yeah,
they
yeah.
know that they did it, but they're gonna keep. Oh, I think that
Or
happened
when
with Sarah
you
Lawrence
do
one
it,
time.
or when you do it, like you're talking or whatever, and you're like talking and you're getting really into it, and you're like talking over a meal with like your best friend, and you're just like, and
And
you're
it
like,
goes in their food.
I've never had it like aim in their
Oh.
food, but I've definitely had
Yeah.
it happen, and I'm like, we're just gonna pretend like it didn't happen.
Right.
And then they also are like, we're just gonna pretend like it
Yeah.
didn't happen.
Have you ever accidentally blown a bubble when you're talking and
Oh,
it's just like
yeah.
hanging somewhere?
Through my teeth all the time. I'm like, God damn it.
Dude, we'll be on set shooting and like we'll be looking at the talent, and if they get nervous and like there's these little things that just yeah,
Just a little collection.
and the director's always like, hey, go tell them. I'm
Clear
like,
that
you're the
shit.
director, you tell them.
Clear the trap. Clear the trap.
I'm always like, last looks, let's go.
Someone-
Make somebody besides me tell them that they got that little white shit in their mouth.
Some schmutz.
Now I feel like I have it in my mouth. Right
You're
now.
good. You're good. I'll
Thank
tell you.
I appreciate that. So let's do another segment. We like to call this one InNOut versus Five Guys.
Okay.
So I have a guess because you're from the East Coast. But before we do that, let's shout out your socials because we told everybody.
Okay.
Let's tell everybody where to find you on the grams first.
You can find me on Instagram. That's probably the best way you can find me. Meg the Noble.
That's right. Meg, there's a the in there. Noblle.
Yeah.
Great.
It's like the Noble gases, not the Peace Prize.
That's got to be an East Coast gas station because I have no idea.
Noble gases on the periodic table?
Noble. Oh, I thought you meant a gas station like Exxon.
No, the gases. You know, the universal periodic table
cool.
of
Yeah,
elements.
I skipped science. I failed. What is it? I failed some science class.
Oh, I
3
couldn't
times.
label the gases in the
Right.
Noble gas area, but I always was like, oh, that's like my name.
Yeah.
And then there's the Nobel Peace Prize, which everyone wants to say that's how my name is pronounced. And I'm like, no.
Maybe you should just embrace it as a branding thing.
I don't want to be Nobel. That sounds pretentious.
It does, but you could be like, that's my family.
No, be noble.
with a
Noble.
gang sign.
Noble.
Bam. So what you don't know about Meg is that she does predominantly music videos, like all the time. That's all she does. Is she's the gang sign representative.
Yeah.
She throws the clicks. I hope I just didn't do something weird.
Well, we
I'm
can
gonna
do
blur my
sign
hand
language.
out.
We can
Can
do
we?
sign language.
This is the only thing I
together.
know. It's sunrise and
That's it.
sunset. That's it.
Yeah. Well, this is Megan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Now I know how to sign Megan.
Well, here is it I
S
S
A
A
C.
C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's now it's
Do
gonna
it
be,
with me.
Now it's gonna be backwards.
I.
Which hand are you? Okay.
This is I.
Okay. But do you have to
I.
go like this side out?
Yeah. So whoever
Okay.
you're
So
like.
this means something else.
No, I mean it might. I don't
What's
know.
it do? Yeah.
It could mean something weird. So I and then S.
Is that knuckles up?
No, it's a cross. So
But the knuckles are flat.
the knuckles are flat.
So
Yeah.
it's all about the thumb.
It's all about where the thumb placement is.
Okay.
S.
One S.
Oh no. Oh sorry.
Some people
I-
do 2 S's, but
okay.
biblically, if you want to go by Jesus standards, we go 1 S, 2 A's. My middle
Okay.
name's Abraham too. I got a double whammy. Wow. Yeah, parents are super religious.
We love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Uh-huh.
S
Uh-huh.
A C.
So when you like move your hands and then bring them back in, that
Yeah.
delineates between the 2 A's.
I mean, you just kind of
Mm-mm.
yeah,
Like a car horn. Like
yeah, like a truck,
Yeah.
but facing this way.
Right, like Old Town Road. Like, okay.
You derailed it.
I did.
We're done.
Totally.
I gotta go. I'm out.
And that was Meg the Noble, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week on the Safety Meeting Podcast. Let's go back into
Okay.
InNOut versus Five Guys.
Okay.
Now that we have our gas stations all sorted out.
It was
I get it.
the periodic table.
It is. In fact, I'm going to derail it again. One of my best friends, Al Sivers, shout out Sivers, he's in my phone as A, and I put a capital L. So when I call him in the car, I'm like, I hit the button, and he's like, who would you like to call? I'm like, call Al Sivers. My car says, and I don't know if it's Siri or my car, would you like to call aluminium Sivers? I'm like, it's not the periodic symbol for aluminium. And why did you say it in a British accent?
I would love to name my firstborn Aluminium.
You should. Yeah.
he would be
Aluminium
bullied.
Noble.
It seems like a man's name, so that boy would be bullied so much.
Well, it's 2020. It could be a girl's name.
Aluminium.
Right. Well,
Then she would sound like,
Al for short.
yeah, I don't want to call her Al. That would be kind of funny, though.
Yeah. Do you know the
Maybe.
song "Call Me Al"? You can call me Al by
No.
Paul. I can't play music anymore. I got a YouTube flag.
What?
Yeah, YouTube won't let you play other people's music, or you can, but you can't monetize that episode
Oh, I see.
because we're making so much money on our YouTube channel.
Ooh.
Yeah, so much money.
What's the net worth of your channel?
The net worth of my channel is negative, so you're welcome to guess, but it starts with a minus sign. InNOut or Five Guys?
Okay. It's hard. So I like In-N-Out burgers, but I like Five Guys fries.
Okay, we're gonna do this in 3 categories.
Okay.
We're gonna go burger to burger,
Burger. Okay.
and then we're gonna go fry to fry,
Okay.
and then we're gonna go overall experience,
Okay.
which is basically your master vote. So you get like a burger to burger vote, and then a fry to fry vote, but then the last one is really gonna determine your vote. And this is like a subcategory. So I'm gonna cut this out as a clip, and it'll go in like In-N-Out versus Five Guys on the channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what's the first one?
Burger to burger.
Burger to burger.
Mhm.
I'd say In-N-Out.
Okay.
Yeah. I really love the special
Burger to burger.
animal fry. I mean, animal style.
Animal style on the burger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
So
like
we're
the
going
animal style
In-N-Out.
burger.
All right. In-N-Out for burger.
And I love that the bun is crispy.
Okay.
So
I think everybody knows, just so you know, I'm all Five Guys across the board. But I'm not going to argue with you. I respect your vote.
Okay, so the thing about it is if you order it there and you eat it there, it's its best version of itself, right? Correct. So that's how I would do with Five Guys as well. I'm going for, like, not taking it to go where the sauce has made the bun soggy. I'm going, like, right from griddle to hand.
Okay.
And when you get it griddled to hand at InNOut, they take the bun and they put mustard on it and then they grill it.
They put it on the burger too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but they grill it so that makes the outside of the bun, like just the edges of it, this crispiness.
I'm going to add a new category. I'm going to add bun to bun.
Bun to bun.
So it should be bun to bun, burger to burger, fry to fry, overall experience. Okay.
Because bun to bun is important.
It is. You know what? I'll tell you this. I think InNOut would smoke Five Guys in a bun to bun only conversation.
I need Five Guys to adapt the bun grilling, and then that would change the game with the burger for me.
Okay. I'll let them know.
The bun grilling is really important to me.
Bungrillers.com.
Like, I now grill my buns. When I'm at a barbecue, I require that my bun be grilled.
with mustard?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're like, what? I'm like, just trust me.
They're like, girl, you bougie?
Yeah. And they're like, no, she's really
I want my bun mustard grilled, please.
Yeah. I'm like, but quickly. Like, don't, like, let it grill forever.
No. Just bake that mustard in there and get it out.
And also, I'm like, do you have a frying pan? Because it'd be best if it was done on a frying pan, not on the grill.
Oh, have you started bringing your own frying pans?
Yeah. I have a mini little lodge. I mean, I really do. But I don't bring it to parties.
You should.
It's really heavy.
The one bun size?
Yeah. It's like a little cast iron. I got it at, like, Marshall's because that's where I shop for everything.
Yeah.
And it's like this big. And I could bring it.
I have one of those too.
Yeah. I love them. They're great for eggs.
It's perfect for, like, one egg. But the upkeep, I can't hang.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
You gotta, like, oil it and, like, keep it. You gotta bake it every once in a while.
It's the easiest thing to keep.
Yeah. Not equipped for that.
Okay, so after you use it, instead of washing it with soap, I just put olive oil on it, and then I wash it with olive oil.
Yeah.
So that breaks up all the stuff if sticky stuff does get on it. But then after a while, it becomes like it's
gross
anti-stick.
As fuck. It's gross.
You have not seen my cast.
You're just cooking eggs on top of old eggs.
No, you clean it off.
If you're just wiping it with oil, you're just putting more stuff on there.
Okay, no, I'm wiping it with oil and then I'm rinsing it.
Okay.
I'm creating like a friction, and you can also do it with you can get like special cast iron brushes.
Right. What about baking it? Don't you have to bake it when you buy it?
No. I mean, you can bake it the first time, like for 400 degrees for 20 minutes, but that's like when you first buy it.
Right.
But you want to get a pre-seasoned cast iron pan anyway. Don't cheap yourself out.
I gotta call it's LOGE, right? Loge?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them and be like, yeah, I just need one I can just throw in the dishwasher.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I'm gonna need.
No.
Or I can't hang with the cast iron thing.
But then you're not getting like the nutrients because every time you throw it in the dishwasher, it's resetting the seasoning.
Yeah, it's clean.
It's not. It is clean. It is clean if you clean it properly. Like mine doesn't have remnants.
I know
on
that
it.
I would be like, oh, you just throw some oil in it. Like I would cook an egg and then I would be like, oh, I wiped it with oil. It's good. And then it would just end up being gross.
Wipe it with oil and you take a paper towel and like you wipe it down and then you rinse it off and then you put it on the stove and you evaporate all the leftover water.
I would skip a step somewhere. I know I would fuck it up is what I'm saying.
Once you like know how to do it, it's really easy.
Is it like driving and riding a bike?
Yeah. Like once you know it. I mean, my mom cooked with a cast iron pan my whole life, so.
My mom was not a very good cook. She burned everything. She was terrified of salmonella in cereal and everything. Like,
she would cook cereal?
She would cook everything. We had burnt milk. It was gross.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm making that up. But she literally,
what?
She burned everything. Shout out, Mom. You don't watch this, but it's all good.
Mom.
Yeah.
She didn't burn cereal.
No, but she could.
I mean,
she could.
Anyone could.
Only thing my mom can make that's really super good, better than anybody else's mom, is popcorn.
Oh, I have a great popcorn.
Yeah, she did it in like the pressure cooker pot and like popped it with like oil.
That's like good shit.
And then she put that pan in the dishwasher.
Oh, well. It's your first mistake.
So burger to burger, you're InNOut.
Yeah.
Fry to fry.
Fry to fry, I'm Five Guys.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but I do love the animal style.
I do too. But you probably know this as well as I do. When they bring you Five Guys for second meal, fries are cold. Just throw them out. Don't even bother getting them.
Don't even bother.
If you walk within 5 feet of the store, fries are cold.
Yep.
So they always lose out. I only get Five Guys or In-N-Out fries when I'm
you were talking
eating
about
there.
In-N-Out fries.
Oh, dude, Five Guys fries stay hot for like 6 years.
Well, that's because they're nice and thick.
Yeah. And if you order a small, they still give you a huge bag of them. I think
They're
Five
great.
Guys is
They're
when
very
end
generous.
the season
Yeah.
fries. That's ending the game right there.
I like the seasoning. Have you ever done a McDonald's commercial
Yes.
in the 5 o'clock fries?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fun.
Out in the middle of nowhere.
Nowhere. My favorite is when you are filming there and people mistake that McDonald's for a real
Oh,
McDonald's.
I love that.
They're just like
Yeah.
in the drive-thru, waiting.
Mm-hmm.
And like there's PAs all around and they're all just looking. I'm like,
Yeah. Like, oh, we're closed today.
yeah. No,
We're closed
this
every
isn't
day.
real. This
Yeah.
isn't a real McDonald's. How did you find it?
Have you
It's
been to
in
the
middle of
warehouse
nowhere.
across the street where all the different drive-through signs are?
No.
Yeah. So we usually have lunch over there.
Oh.
And-
We've always had lunch like right on site.
Have you gone downstairs?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and like the
best is
like
they-
retro rooms.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's straight out of the 80s. It looks like a playroom, and then they have their own school for children.
And then they have like the locker room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. It's
I
really
love it.
kind of creepy.
I like
I haven't
it.
been out there in like 3 or 4 years.
Oh, it's fun.
but-
It's fun.
I only get to do the international market stuff because I'm non-union.
Oh.
I'm not fancy.
Why aren't you gonna get fancy?
I'm eligible,
Yeah, do it.
but 90% of my jobs are union anyway because if the director isn't a guild member, then the AD department doesn't have to be union members. So if I joined, I wouldn't be able to do network promos and studio promos.
You can't do like the.
Those are all non-union.
But isn't there like a exception where you can put yourself in a different category where you can do both?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is called FICOR.
Yeah, there it is. That's the word.
They hate that shit.
I know.
There's a big landing page on the SAG, SAG.com or SAG.org or whatever the fuck SAG is. And it's like, if you go FICOR, you're quitting the union and blah, blah, blah. And it's a big deal. So they don't want you to do that. But you get everything but voting rights and
Yeah.
screeners. Screeners are really important.
Yeah. But you don't get them anyway, so.
Oh, sure I do. They send them here.
Right, but,
But-
as a if you wanted to be
Non-union.
union.
Yeah, totally. I don't know. This is probably not a thing that I want to put out in the world. It's like, because I have like a couple of producers that I work with that are
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be like,
Chop it off.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to talk. You don't have to put this in there.
no, this will go to like bars and tone right now. Like, doo.
Doodle-doo.
Let's go overall experience, Five Guys
Okay.
to In-N-Out. Overall, with the drive-through wait and the absolute ridiculous amount of homeless people, and can you tell I'm steering this conversation a little bit?
Yeah.
In-N-Out, or absolutely nobody being in Five Guys and getting amazing service right when you walk in the door. What do you think about overall experience?
I mean,
Definitely trying to send you.
you are. You definitely have manipulated this question. I mean, for me, the In-N-Out doesn't bother me.
Right.
Plus, there's not a Five Guys near me.
Okay.
So I would go to In-N-Out just because, like, it
Proximity.
would be convenient.
Got it.
Yeah. But if I see a Five Guys, I'll go there. But to be honest, if I see a Five Guys or a Habit, I'll go to Habit.
Okay. I got a habit in my neighborhood.
I like the Habit fries because they remind me of the old Burger King fries.
Oh, before they changed the recipe to that like corn oil.
Garbage, yeah.
Oh. Have you had the Impossible Burger at Burger King?
No. I don't go to Burger King. Since they changed the fries, I haven't been to Burger King.
What's up, Burger King? You got to get your game on because you're not even in the conversation right now.
I don't go to McDonald's. I don't go to Burger King.
I got it every once in a while. I got to get me some nuggets with honey to remind me of when I was like
That's
5.
good. But I do, when I go, it's either a hash brown or an apple pie. But some McDonald's does this fried apple pie business, which is garbage.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Garbage.
Yeah, because McDonald's totes watches the show.
They better.
Yeah, they're a sponsor.
Their baked apple pie.
This episode's brought to you by
legit.
McDonald's.
McDonald's, even though we don't go.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Not loving it. Not loving the fried shit.
That was a good one.
Yeah, cool. Let's go on to the next restaurant,
Okay.
which is restaurants.
Okay.
Restaurants? Fast food chains? Chick-fil-A or Popeyes?
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I can't even argue with that. That's what's up.
mean,
Do they have Bojangles in
they've
Maine, where you're from?
No. I mean, Chick-fil-A has updated their political front, so I think it's okay to like them again.
Have they?
They've changed some things around. They stopped funding those anti-gay.
Yeah. But not funding the anti and still having that stance.
I don't know if they ever had the stance. They just donated to the wrong people.
Yeah.
And then they didn't fix it quickly. I don't know.
Here's my beef with Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
The owner.
They don't have beef.
Wow. Here's my anti-beef with Chick-fil-A. The owner of Chick-fil-A, or the main franchisor dude, built Pinewood Studios in Atlanta. And his best friend was the governor of North Carolina. And once construction was completed in Atlanta, North Carolina magically lost their film incentive. And all 13 stages in Wilmington are completely dark right now. It also coincides with Katrina hitting New Orleans, so that could have done it because New Orleans got their own film incentive. But I'm totally blaming that dude for why I can't work in North Carolina.
Do it.
Like I would if I could, but I want the choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all want the choice.
That's my beef with
I
Chick-fil-A.
mean, I don't know enough about the political standpoints of Chick-fil-A just because I still want to be able to eat there without being too guilty about it.
Yeah.
And I'll ask my roommate for permission. Can I go? He's like, oh yeah, bring me back.
Yeah. If you get permission.
Yeah. As a representative of the community.
Yeah.
I'm like, can I go? He's like, yes.
I got my hall pass for the day.
I love their fries and the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Dude, the waffle fries. So good. Now, the only thing that Popeyes is good for me, we were originating this conversation with chicken sando to chicken sando because the Popeyes new chicken sando was like super social media and everybody's like lining up for it. Yeah. But I would get the seasoning from my chicken store back home. Hey, that's Dexter, everybody. If you're just listening at home, we have a dog in the studio today.
His name is Dexter.
He has a 7-series show on Showtime.
Yeah.
And he's a murderer. But he only murders bad people.
Oh, yeah. And he loves kids.
Oh, does he really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
He loves people. He hates dogs.
Weird.
Yeah, I think he's a human trapped in a dog's body.
Yeah, or his next iteration will be Human Times.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did you see The Art of Racing in the Rain?
No, I want to, though.
I'm not going to spoil it. You should totally watch it or read it.
I will. What do you think, Dex?
Oh, we should give him a mic. We should turn on. Oh, we should put him in that chair and then turn his mic on.
Okay, you want to go in the chair?
What chair is that? Chair 3.
Come here. Get up there.
Riveting television for those of you listening at home.
Get up there. Go on.
Oh, he just wants to sit in your lap.
I know.
I'll boost him up if he gets back in there.
Get in. Go sit down. Go sit. Can't do it.
He just wants to walk around. It's cool. You know what? We need a studio dog. Maybe you can just come and drop him off here sometimes.
Boomy. I mean, his nickname is Boomer.
Oh.
Like a boom mic.
Oh. That's an interesting nickname for Dexter.
I mean, it's his mom.
Do I know his mom?
I don't know. You might have met Kelly. You gonna say hi, Dex?
What's up, dog?
Dexter, you need a bath.
Bark it up.
Can you say hi? Say hi. Do it.
He's going to do some doggy ASMR.
He does ASMR, doggy ASMR for sure.
That's awesome.
You're doing great. Do you have anything else you want to say before I put you down? No.
Nope.
That's it.
That's Dexter.
That's your bit with Dexter.
Yeah.
All right.
You can find pictures of Dexter on somebody else's Instagram.
Yep.
Wait, did you say Allie?
Her name's Kelly.
Oh, Kelly.
Yeah. She comes to my shows, but I don't know if you've ever talked to her. She's like short blonde hair.
Is she also a comic?
No. She's funny in life.
Yeah. Well, speaking of comedy, we did Celebrity Net Worth. We did InNOut versus Five Guys. Chick-fil-A versus... I'm probably going to drop Chick-fil-A versus Popeyes because it's like not even a contest.
I should try this other sandwich, but I just was like, I'm not waiting in a line when I can wait in a line at Chick-fil-A and know what I'm getting.
Right. If I'm going to wait in a line, it's going to be for something I want.
But I have my Chick-fil-A I go to that doesn't have as big of a line.
Do you go to that one?
I'm on the west
side. I'm not going to say
side.
where we are, but...
I'm on the west side, so
cool.
I go on the west side one.
Cool.
There's like 3 like in close proximity now, so it makes it easier for me to not have to wait in as long of a line.
Yeah. There's one like close to Playa that I hit up on the weekends because our executive producer, Jeremy Robinson, lives in Playa.
Oh.
Yeah, I hit that one, go to his house, party all day. It's all good. Except if he has Sunday parties. Then it's not cool, man.
You can't hang on the
We need to open
Sunday.
this chicken factory back up on Sundays.
Oh,
It's never going to happen. It's
They're
never gonna
not.
happen.
No.
I respect it, though.
You know, it's God's day.
That's right. So let's talk about... Oh, there's one that's kind of cold and one that's warmer.
Look at you go. So professional. I was trying to figure out why I could see through. I didn't understand that they did it reversed so you can see it through the bottle.
Oh.
See what I mean? I was like, what?
Yeah. And then that's cool. That's probably really going to show up on that camera. Normally I have a sparkling option, but I was running behind today. And
I brought my own.
That's what's up.
Yeah, brought my own. I don't know if you can have labels.
You can brand whatever you want. You can wear Nike or hopefully not Nike.
I stole that from my roommate, so.
Does he know?
I don't know. He's going to know now if he watches this.
Oh, yeah.
If you've watched this podcast, you have to acknowledge that you noticed I stole one of your.
But by the time it comes out, you may have replaced it. Unless you're not that kind of roommate.
I'm not replacing it.
Nope.
No.
That's what's up. What are you going to do about it? What's your roommate's name?
Michael.
Get at us, bruh. Like, we're getting all your drinks.
No, I mean, I get LaCroix, so if he has a LaCroix from my stash, like, I don't think we would be able to know.
Right.
Because we just...
Yeah, you could be up in the... Like, you might be down 3 LaCroix and not even know it.
And I wouldn't know, so I was like, I think it's okay for me to take one.
What's your favorite LaCroix? LaCroix.
LaCroix.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Pamplemousse, just because it's a funny word to say.
The grapefruit. I think it's funny that one's called pamplemousse, but then none of the other ones are referred to in French.
It is funny.
It's weird. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Is pamplemousse a French word?
Yeah, for grapefruit.
It's funny.
Isn't that weird?
I know very little.
Okay.
I haven't been in the world very often.
It's okay. You're new. I'm here to help.
Thank you. You want to be my co-host for like the rest of time?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
I'll be in the chair and I'll just like
with Dexter.
I'll just add in things every once in a while. People will forget I'm here.
That'd be awesome. Like you misspelled that. Oh, cool.
I'll be like, oh yeah.
You can run all the little sounds on the board that I don't use anymore. Oh, I should get a pew pew.
Pew 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. Or like the air gun.
I have one on my phone. I don't have it in this little machine.
Oh.
But I got to get one. And this sound that you hear, everybody, that's my chair that I did in WD-40 before Meg got here today.
Oh,
so.
embarrassing.
Yeah, that is embarrassing. Episode 43, not going so well right now.
Getting off the rails.
How long do you think we've done so far? Don't look.
Oh, probably like 40 minutes.
Dude, your guessing game today is on point, 37 and a half.
Nice.
So we have 23 minutes to walk you through your life story and get you out of here before traffic.
Okay.
So this is the speed round.
Where
were you born?
I was born in Dover, New Hampshire.
Dover, not Delaware.
Not Delaware.
There's too many Dovers.
No.
Okay.
There's too many Portlands.
There are. And none of, I wouldn't, there's not very many that I would go to.
Yeah. I mean, Portland, Maine is a treat.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. It's so much fun. I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah? Is that where
you're
from?
It's like the cutest place.
Yeah?
I'm from a small town called Wells, Maine.
I don't know it. Is that a surprise?
It's next to Kennebunk.
Okay.
In Kennebunkport. And
that puts it on a map in my head.
People usually know that one because of the Bushes. They lived there.
Yeah.
I mean, they still have their compound, but R.I.P. Barb and George.
Oh, this means something bad.
They were really delightful people.
Yeah.
They were really nice.
Did you hang out with them?
Yeah, they used to come to my restaurant I used to work at. So I worked at this restaurant called Barnacle Billy's.
Oh.
Check it out.
BB's.
It's a lobster pound. It was mentioned in Gilmore Girls at one point.
Oh.
Isn't that funny?
Dude, the claim to fame. Yeah. Everybody gets their 15 minutes.
I was like, I remember watching it. It was like one of the last episodes of the series. And
Before they brought it back?
Before they brought it back. And I was like, what? And she was like telling Luke to take his daughter there. Because spoiler alert, at one point he has a daughter that shows up. And she's like, you got to take him to Maine and you can dock your boat and go to Barnacle Billy's and get a lobster. Yeah, it was really by the pound.
Wow.
And so anyway, they used to come there and they'd come there a lot. They'd dock the boat and they'd come up and George would drive the boat and he always drove like so fast.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Was he drunk?
Metal, like what is it called? Like a
heavy-footed?
Heavy-footed.
Yeah.
Metal foot.
What kind of boat was it?
It was like a speedboat. I had like 3 engines on it.
Like a drug running boat?
Like for sure. For sure. Like it probably like legally wouldn't have been allowed unless you were the former president of the United States.
Right. Do they still have Secret Service?
Oh yeah. They have Secret Service for life. And they also have their own privatized water rights that you don't usually have. So if you were like boating near their compound, if you crossed it, Secret Service would come out and they'd be like, "Yo, you're in private waters."
They
Like
say
you,
go.
yeah.
They throw gang signs.
They throw gang
and then
signs
they
up.
put their gun sideways.
Yeah.
Yo.
There'd always be one like holding it at the holster. You know.
Have you ever had a gun drawn on you?
No.
You're such a good person.
I did one time. I was walking in Venice, and all of a sudden, these cop cars came and like out of a movie, like all around where I was walking towards.
Real cops or movie cops?
Real cops.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't know what to do because there was ones behind me and ones in front of me. And I'm like, and I just look at the cop who gets out of his car. I'm like, where do I go? And he just goes, I don't care. And he pulls a gun out of his trunk and just like flips it and cocks it and just runs. And I'm like, what do I do?
Was it a rocket launcher? Like
no, it was like, you know,
like a shotgun, like
yeah.
Oh wow!
So he like pulled it out and it wasn't fully assembled. So when he pulled it out, he like clicked it in place.
Oh, like he was putting the clip in.
Yeah.
So it was like an assault rifle.
Yeah. No, it wasn't like a rifle. I don't know. It was I was too fast. It was a big gun. I don't know guns, but he did something. He like clicked it in place.
Right.
And then he's like, I don't care. And he just walked away. And then his other buddy was behind him, like getting the other gun.
Bro.
And I was just like, which way is the bad guy?
Yeah.
I don't want to get shot.
Yeah, whichever way they're going, you just go the opposite.
So I just went to the beach.
There you go.
I was like,
where all the bad guys are.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know what else to do. I was like, I'm going to the beach.
Did you live?
I lived.
Okay.
I'm not.
I didn't know how that story was going to end.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not a spirit.
She's really here. But if I check that footage and you're not here, but I can still hear your voice, oh man, what if I end up going mentally crazy and I sit in this room and interview people that aren't here? And I can still figure out how to put it on the internet.
And I'd still be in that chair, just being like, ooh.
Today's ghost of the day. Oh, that's funny. Has anybody ever asked you if you could have dinner with anybody living or dead, who it would be?
Oh.
You don't have a standard answer. People are always like, Jesus.
I don't know. I feel like I'd want to meet, like, I'd want to have like a conversation with like Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Because I think she is so much smarter than people give her credit for. I think she definitely understood her power and she harnessed it and monopolized on it.
Yeah.
But she was in a time where that was, you know, extremely criticized and men had more power over her no matter what. So even though, like, because one of my favorite stories about her is so right before she died, she was filming a movie and it's called, it never got finished. It's As Good as It Gets, I think. It's with Dean Martin.
Let's see here. I definitely did not spell that right. The Misfits? That's the last one she completed.
That's the last one she completed, but there's one that's called, I think it's As Good as It Gets with Dean Martin. And you can only watch the first 60 minutes.
Something's Got to Give.
Something's Got to Give. There
62.
it is.
Unfinished remake of My
Jack
Favorite
Nicholson
Wife.
Movie.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So she's really good in it. And if you watch it, you can watch the first like hour of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
but
cool.
It just ends. Like it just completely ends. Because the studio was trying to pull her from the movie and they were creating all this bad press saying that she wasn't getting to work on time and like was was acting like frazzled and all of this stuff. And Dean Martin was like, no, she's showing up, like she's just as good as any other actress that comes to work. He's like, and so when they tried to they fired her from the job and for 2 weeks the job was shelved. Like they and Dean Martin refused to continue the movie unless they rehired Marilyn Monroe.
Wow.
He was like, no, I'm not doing it without her. So then the studio rehired her, and then she died like a week later. And so they never got to finish the movie.
Somebody killed her.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
She was just too vulnerable, and she put herself in too many vulnerable spots. But that's because she was smart, and she needed money for different things, or she needed power to pull from different things. So.
Did you memorize what's on the internet before you got here? Because that's like word for word what it says.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I find her very fascinating.
There you go.
I would love to have like lunch and after lunch drinks with Marilyn Monroe because I would just
at either Chick-fil-A or InNOut.
Yeah, I mean, we would definitely go. I think she would definitely go for Chick-fil-A.
Ooh, I don't know. She was really fancy. I think she's like a
Heck
studio.
Yeah. There's like a
steakhouse.
picture of her and what was his name? Arthur, one of her husbands, the writer one. and she's eating a hot dog with him on the side of the street.
Oh,
it's really
that's
funny.
nice.
It's really cute.
Marilyn Monroe's husbands.
think
Arthur Miller.
Arthur Miller.
Yeah.
She has like
The Google
4.
is so awesome.
It is.
I love the
It
Googs.
is.
So let's just bring it back to, all right, we're being born in
Yep.
Maine.
Yep. I was a preemie.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So when I was born, I was supposed to be born in Portland.
Mhm.
No. I was supposed to be born in York,
Mhm.
which is close to where I'm from.
Mhm.
And when my mom got there, they were like, no, we can't take her because if she's born, she will not survive.
Right,
They
because the
didn't have
hospital
the
didn't have the
equipment.
tech.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So then they rushed my mom and dad to this other hospital in Dover,
hmm
and my mom had me within like an hour.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, I flew out of there.
What's the distance between the hospitals?
Probably 30 minutes.
So there was a small chance that you were about to be like born
Oh,
in
yeah.
a cab, like in the movies.
My mom's doctor like grabbed a stack of newspapers and threw it in the back seat, and he was like, "Just put your hazards on if you need to pull over, and we can just do this thing." And it was raining.
Did the doctor ride with your mom and dad?
No, he followed behind.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Stacking newspapers.
I was
Like a litter of kittens.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not that.
Do you have any siblings?
No. I think I scared the crap out of my parents. They
Yeah.
were like, "We only need to do this once."
Yeah. Awesome. What's it like being an only child?
I like it. I mean, I have a really good relationship with my parents.
Mhm.
I always was with them. We'd go to everything. We
Sure.
always did like road trips together. My parents are self-employed, so my dad has his own plumbing company, and my mom is a jewelry designer. So
cool.
for craft shows and stuff, we would go together, and I don't know. They
You have a
just
lot of
took me
cousins?
everywhere.
You have,
I have
like,
tons of cousins.
Same age. And they're like
I have-
siblings, right?
Yeah, I have over 150 cousins.
Shut up. Okay, so then we got to talk about mom and dad. How many brothers and sisters does dad have?
My dad has 2 sisters.
Okay.
And my mom has
47
no,
brothers and sisters.
no. I just want to make sure I get everybody. And it's 5. She's one of 5.
So between the 8, 9, 10 of them.
They didn't have 150 kids. They all have big family backgrounds, right?
Mhm.
And we all know them. So it's like my great grandfather came over from Italy on my mom's side,
Mhm.
and my grandmother, her family came over from Ireland. They had settled in Ireland after they had to flee. They were the Armstrong clan, and
Yeah.
so they were from Scotland. They were like
Right.
private guards to the king. They had to flee. Yeah. They had to flee Scotland because the king turned his back on them for political gain. And so they had to flee to Ireland. They
Wow.
settled in Ireland for a while, and then they came over on the Mayflower.
Like the legit, like
Yeah,
Mayflower, like that we all learned about.
Yeah. They came
Wow.
over on the Mayflower and settled in Boston. And then on my dad's side, his family came over on the Mayflower and settled in Maine.
Jesus. That's so not cool. That's like the 9th episode in a row that my phone's gone off.
Maybe you should put it on vibrate.
It is on vibrate.
Wait, why is it?
I don't know. It's not on vibrate. It's on vibrate. Sometimes if it's hooked up to this thing, it'll ring through the headphones,
Oh,
and that'll scare
wow.
the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry about that, folks. I'm going to have to heavily edit this episode. Also, something I'm famous for is saying, yeah, I'm going to cut that out, and like never
do.
cutting anything out. So you guys are on the Mayflower.
Yeah.
You come over here and you have Thanksgiving dinner, and
Yeah.
you're like, cool.
Yeah.
Let's go to Maine.
Yeah. Well, so they all came on the Mayflower. I went their separate ways. So my family didn't know this at the time, but eventually they'd come back together.
Wow.
Through my parents.
So they Uber ride shared on the Mayflower together, and then they split
And they're
up.
like, peace.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
I gotta
Gang
go.
sign.
Yeah.
And then they settled in my town. And then when Maine became its own state, they founded the town of Wells, which is where I'm from.
You own that town. That's your family's
I'm
town.
like royalty.
Pretty much.
But like, I
Legit.
try to stay humble.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I have a ton of cousins who didn't date in high
Right.
school for so many reasons, one of which I was afraid I'd be dating a cousin.
Oh. And that's why you moved to California, to get away from your cousins.
Yeah.
And get in a new dating pool of
Yeah.
highly intellectual but very good looking people.
Yeah, mix it up,
Yeah.
you know, like so intellectually smart.
Yeah. Los Angeles is definitely known for being the intellectual capital of the United States.
I like it when they pretend to be intellectuals.
Right.
That's my favorite.
Do you
and then
really?
I can prove them wrong sometimes. I mean, I'm not that smart. Like, I'm
No.
smart, but like, not. I'm confident.
Right.
Confident in my, you know, brain size.
Me smart and talk good. Yep.
Intellect.
I'm pretty confident I can talk to you pretty good. That's the country coming out. I was raised in North Carolina.
I love it.
Yeah. I feel smart when I talk to people out here, but then they're much better looking. People are like, what's it like to live in LA? I'm like, imagine like the top 1% of the most wealthy and best looking people in every small town in America, and them all taking their trust fund and moving here. And that's why rent is $3,700 a month for a studio apartment.
I have the best rent. Mine's rent controlled.
I can't move now because I've been in my spot for 8 years.
Me too.
Yeah. It's not rent controlled, but it's going up so slow that if I moved out and came back, they'd want like an extra $3,000 or something.
Oh God, yeah. No, mine's ridiculous. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it right here, but I'll tell you later.
No, how much is your rent?
Oh, it's so good.
I'm just kidding. But like you have to have like roomies or like live with a significant.
Oh yeah, it's impossible.
Yeah. Like I'm looking at brand new. Like they built a ton of new apartments in my neighborhood. I'm not going to tell you where I live, North Hollywood, and they're like seriously, they're like $3,500. I think he's that way.
No, he's right here.
We should turn his mic up.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. Here I am derailing your life story, but we got.
Got the beginning accomplished.
Let's do speed round. What did you do in high school? What kind of kid were you? Theater, sports, volleyball,
I did a little
soccer?
bit of everything. I mean, I was a cheerleader. I did football.
Were you the one redheaded cheerleader?
Yeah, for sure. I was like the one redhead in my town.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was bullied so hard.
That's because they were jealous, bro.
I mean, of course.
Yeah.
But it took me till I was like 25 to realize that.
Yeah. And now you're okay.
Now I'm okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm okay.
It gets better.
It actually, like, I have friends that, have apologized for being so cruel to me. But they also, like, I have one friend that she was like, I mean, I pretty much was just, like, prepping you for LA. And I'm like, you were.
Do people out here make fun of you?
Well, no, but I can take anything because it's not, I mean, LA's a tough town but it's also not that tough if you don't take it personally.
Exactly.
Because it's a business. Like if you want to be an actor, or a comedian, or any of that, it's a business. Like you have to fit a mold for something sometimes. That's right. I mean, I sit in on so many auditions, and sometimes it's literally she's too young, or she doesn't look like the mom, or I don't think that her pitch is going to go well with this other pitch, or whatever. It could be something so circumstantial that I don't take auditions personally when I don't get the job, because it's like, it's not what agency or client wanted, you know?
Are you also into the acting thing?
Yeah, I mean, I came out here to be an actress, but I just got so fed up with it's hard to have a community in acting. Like people are very secluded as actors because they get really competitive and very sensitive. Because the job is to be emotional. Right. But
the fun part is when you book the gig and then it's like summer camp. And then, we're making a movie for a little bit, and then summer camp's over and you're like, are we still friends? Or were we just friends while we were shooting?
Yeah, it's like it's tough, and it was like hard to make actual friends that wanted to do stuff, and like I wanted to trust with like my ideas. Right. And so then I was like, well, I went to school for communications. I might as well try to figure out like the business end. So my nose really itches.
Is someone thinking about you?
Oh my gosh, I hope.
Or is that when your ears twitch?
As ears are burning, right? Isn't that the phrase?
Oh yeah, but when your nose, there's something about noses.
Your nose isn't it kiss a fool?
Ooh, I don't know. What does it mean when your nose is itchy?
What's it mean, Dex?
If you have an itchy nose, it means that you will be visited by someone soon. And believe it or not, the side of your nose that itches reveals if the visitor is male or female.
Oh, so this is my right side.
You want to guess if that's male or female?
Female.
If it's the left side that itches, then it's a male. So I guess the other side is opposite. That's right. There's a whole chart.
Gosh, I'm like literally winning this game today.
You are.
The guessing game, Megan is the champion.
Itchy tear trough, good luck in the future. Itchy domes. That sounds like my rap name. What's up? I'm Itchy Domes. Oh my God. Letter or a letter from a loved one is itchy domes. Nostril itch, change in affairs.
Oh.
What does it mean when your nose itches? Nasal bridge itches, you will hear news. Right and left side itch, women will visit right, man will visit left. Tip of the nose, a visitor will soon appear.
Does that itch? The tip of the nose?
Oh yeah, that's the only thing. I can't feel the rest of my nose for reasons we will not talk about. Infratip. I guess that's the upper inside.
Okay.
Break itching equals wish for good news. It will turn out well.
Oh, I should wish for good news because it's like right. The itch was like right
I
here.
feel like you can manufacture that though when you pluck your nose hairs.
Oh, that's.
It's like you need some good news. You just like up in there.
I mean, I'm not often needing to pluck my nose hairs, so I guess
my shit grows.
I'm gonna take advantage of this wish. Hold on, let me wish. Okay.
I think you were getting a visitor.
You think I'm getting a visit?
Or do you have itchy domes?
Maybe it's a visitor to grant my wish.
Maybe so. The last one is I can't pronounce it. Nasolabial angle. Nasolabial.
My nose is flaring the entire time you've been like.
It means you're being too nosy.
I'm being too nosy.
Oh, I don't even know what that last one is. Okay. Cool. Well, we wasted valuable life story time reading what it means when your nose is itching. I think you're going to get good news from a visitor.
Okay.
Later.
All right.
Do you have a show this week?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, you're going to have 1,000 visitors at your show.
Oh, man, I wish.
So you moved out here for acting. Mm-hmm. And then when did comedy come along?
Comedy came along that was a real big lip smacker. Comedy came along like a year ago. My first show was at the Comedy Store, and that's in March. Yeah.
Last March
was my first show, and that was at the Comedy Store.
Was it like in the main room?
No, in the belly room.
Wow.
Could you imagine if my first show was in the main room?
Yeah, I can. Because it's Monday, and Monday they do potlucks and Kill Tony. Yeah. So you never know. That could count. Yeah.
No, this was the John Campanelli show.
I know who he is.
Yeah.
Good old John. John has no idea who I am, and he'll never see this. I have nothing good or bad to say about John while these microphones are off. I'm in Switzerland about John Campanelli. Great. So were you a New Year's Eve baby? Were you like, this year I'm going to do comedy?
No. So the reason why I started doing comedy was because I was doing production for a while, and You're
country too.
Sometimes people think I'm from the Midwest, which is funny.
It's because you have a wholesome vibe going on.
Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. The bandana.
Yeah, right.
So I work with like client and agency a lot. For people that don't know what that is, in commercials, like the people that hire you on set, you have to kind of entertain them and make sure that they're getting everything that they need, and like
pick them up from the hotel, give them their gift bags.
Yeah, it's like concierge kind of situation. So, and a lot of times the agency and client would end up really liking me, so they'd be like, can she specifically be like assigned to us? And so with that being said, I had a production supervisor, and his partner would always be like, you are so funny, you need to do stand-up. And I was like, I don't really have like bits about other people, I just have like bits about my life.
Right.
And they're like, that's funny, like do it, it's good comedy. And so I was like, I don't know. So then I started going to Mike's, and then Bridget's a comedian, so I would go to her shows a lot. And she was even being like, you need to do stand-up, like you really need to. And so
how'd you meet Bridget?
Bridget and I met in an acting class. You spelled her name wrong.
Well, no one can read this on camera, but I know who I'm talking about. Do you want to give her a shout out?
Hey, Bridget Sell.
What's her Insta?
Bridget Sell Comic.
What? How do you spell her last name?
SELL.
That's what I just spelled. Oh, I spelled her first name wrong. That's why I did the curlies, because I wasn't getting it right. I got her last name right. I just shit all over that. Let's do it again. Sorry.
BRIDG. Wait.
Yeah, I totally got all that. This squiggle right here is the D, and that's the G. Not in the right order. No. I'm not a good speller.
You put like 2 T's in there.
That's not a T, and your Southern's coming out, whether you have it or not. Your 2 T's are coming out.
Your triple T's are coming.
My name's Triple T.
My Southern sounds a lot like Mater from...
Does.
It's like, my name's Mater.
Mater.
It's like tomato without the T.
That's funny. Shout out Bridget. I don't think you watch the show, but you're coming.
She might.
I mean, she's getting an invite soon.
Oh, yeah.
But she doesn't like my photography, so it's tough.
Has she said that?
Yeah. Well,
What'd you say?
shot all of the hosts. God, Sorry, Bert. I shot all the hosts for Bert's. Mm-hmm. And they were all great, except for one person. And then Bert was like, hey, somebody didn't like the pictures, so I can't use any of them. And I was like, thanks, Bridget.
Bridget barely likes my photos I take of her.
Well, I shot her the longest. I'm not talking shit. She just knows what her look is and her brand. So I think she had a little bit too much of a head tilt, which is my fault. And I couldn't Photoshop her head like back to the right angle. Oh, Bridget, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. If you do watch this episode, you're never going to make it to the hour mark anyway. So we're pretty much just talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
The analytics say people shut it off around 42 minutes.
Well, I mean, you can chop up whatever you want to put in here and chop in.
I know, but editing sucks. So I'm going to probably
really
just line it out.
Whatever
this is all going to be out. It's just going to be what it is.
Oh, man. This was the good stuff.
Do you want to sit here all afternoon and edit it with me? Okay.
No, I see what Michael has to do.
Yeah. It's no fun. Like, I know how. I just don't. You know, like when you have the ability to do something, but you don't want to actually do it? I know. That's me in comedy. Like, I have the ability, but I don't want to write every day.
It does take
So what I need is like a group of writers that write my jokes.
Oh.
And then I just go perform.
That's called scripted comedy. That's not the same thing.
Oh. Cool.
You need, like, the success of, like, John Mulaney before you get to do that.
Well, he's a writer, so he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love him. He's so funny.
Kevin Hart has a team of writers. Maybe I'll just do it Kevin style.
Yeah, but I mean.
But no one wants to write for me.
Yeah. You need someone who wants to write.
Yeah. I've actually like asked a couple people to like have a writing session. Like I would pay them a writing fee. I'm like, no, I'm working hard enough on getting jokes for myself. I'm not going to just sell them to you for $100. It's like, okay, what is your soul worth? It's got to be worth more than 100. What? How much is a joke worth?
It depends on the joke.
Like, okay, if you're like your closer right now, your heater, what would you sell it for?
I can't sell it.
Everybody's
it's
got
my
a number.
Joke, though.
Oh, is it about your life?
Yeah, it's like me. The cat joke is me. That's everyone's favorite joke. Is the cat joke.
Well, don't burn it here live on TV.
I'm not gonna burn it.
Okay.
But it only makes sense because it's me.
Okay.
Like if I sold it to you, it wouldn't. No one would buy that it's your joke.
Then you should definitely sell it as many times as you can to as many people as possible, because then
the joke would just die.
And then you'll be rich. You'd be like, yo, I sold this cat joke 1,000 times.
Half of the reason my comedy works is because it's like coming out of my mouth, and they're like, sometimes it's like one of my jokes is having prettier friends than me, and like how like life is vastly different compared to theirs, and they'll tell me stories, and I'm like, that's not how it went for me.
Right.
And it's like, I'm not ugly, so it makes it funny because people are like, who are these people?
Do you think that is a joke that is funny because in LA we know that everybody's super attractive? Do you think that would be something that's going to land in the Midwest where everybody's super ugly?
I mean, I think everyone has that friend that's prettier than them.
Right.
And so when you're with that friend and they're like vastly prettier than you and they have that like ability to captivate a room, it's funny to be the like person that doesn't exist. Yeah. It's my favorite thing.
It's also funny to think about their headspace. Like everywhere they go, people smile at them, open doors, buy them shit. Everything's like a magical land when you're super attractive.
But everyone has that friend. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. Like everyone has that friend.
Right.
There's like a village somewhere where they have that friend. Like,
a village.
Where their hut like magically has like more like access to things.
Right, it's closer to the river.
They get like the berries first, and they're like offered to trade.
What continent are we on when we're talking about this village?
I have no idea.
Okay,
like an indigenous place that Leonardo DiCaprio protects.
Leo, come on in. What village is that? God, that was so funny if he was like, oh, and he just stuck his head around the corner. It's Tuku Taco, whatever. And he just bolts. Thanks, Leo.
Yeah. The Amazon is burning.
That's like his office right there. That's why I didn't open it. It's like, Leo's working.
That's getting into character.
I'm going to put his name on the door.
Oh my God. So many people would be like, what?
Leo DiCaprio. Boom.
Yeah. Or just Leo.
Yeah. People would buy it, though, now that I have that front office filled by that person.
I mean, I bought it.
I think there's a big difference between Jim Jeffries and Leonardo DiCaprio.
I
Maybe not.
Depends on the audience.
That's true. It's very true. So how's comedy going for you?
It's going good.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely it's been really busy personally for me in this past couple months. So I haven't been like as involved as I should be. But I'm working on getting back into it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I had a couple shows this past month, and hopefully I'll have more coming.
You'll definitely have more coming. Yeah, you're super
I've
funny.
got thank you. I mean, I have some new jokes I'm trying to work out.
I think I've only heard you tell other people's jokes, but they were really funny.
Oh yeah, Reed's joke.
Reed's joke is so
that
funny.
joke.
I want to buy that joke from him, but I don't think it fits my brand, so I don't know if I would tell it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird joke.
It really is, but it's so well written.
It is. It is.
Like, he's gonna get scooped into a writer's room like super fast.
I memorized that joke, and like everyone else didn't memorize his jokes.
Right, they read
and they
them.
were all kind of like, well, they either read them or they all kind of were like doing adaptations of them, which is fine, and it was funny. But I was like, I am going to do this like an audition. Like, I'm just gonna take it as like verbatim, do it, and do like my own version of it.
Yeah.
And I kept it as dry as possible because I was like, I didn't want to make it like cartoony. I wanted it to be like, and then this happened.
Oh, I wish there was video of that.
I know. I think Bridget got a little bit.
Yeah.
I think she has a video of it somewhere.
I definitely got to have Bridget on the show now.
You got to.
Yeah.
We love Bridget.
You got to come back with her when she comes.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
I'll bring Dex.
That's what's up. Maybe we just drop Dex off and he can just have his own episode.
Yeah. I would love to know it.
We should just get a shot of him like sitting in your chair with the headphones on.
He'd do it, right?
So we got to get you out of here because it's over an hour.
Okay.
So I got a bonus 6 minutes out of you, which is freaking awesome.
You can do whatever you want with
I'm going to have to cut that into some of the slow parts at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about
We
that.
warmed up.
Yeah, we did.
Is there anything else you wanted to ask me?
What's your net worth?
My net worth?
I'm just kidding.
32 cents.
Wow. That's 32 more than I thought.
Yeah. Like after taxes and everything?
Taxes. Freelance taxes.
Super fun.
Oh, my God. I could talk about taxes. I'll do that on my solo cast this week. That I'm not going to do.
They're going to love it.
Meg.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
I would really like it if you come back one day.
Yeah.
And do this again.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. We don't swear.
So much more. I've definitely sworn on this.
Wholesome heck yeah.
I've done some ASMR swearing in here.
Don't forget to check out WikiFeet.
Yeah.
And Meg the Noble on Instagram.
Meg the Noble on Instagram.
And any shows to plug coming up?
I don't have anything. So if you want to put me on your show,
that's what's
I'm
up.
available.
Looking at you, Josh Edelman. Yeah, you have shows.
Yeah. Joshy. I love Josh Edelman so much. I could do an entire like segment about how awesome Josh is.
He is awesome. And I love his hat story.
Oh.
Because it's not a Yankees hat.
No.
Yeah.
I just love how smart he is and how he has an opinion on anything you throw at him.
Mm-hmm.
It's a strong, well thought out opinion.
That's right. I have a friend like that. I'm like, dude, I don't have a point of view. Like their point of view is so strong that you're like, I don't know if I have thoughts and feelings.
It's like square trash can or round trash can, and Josh will tell you exactly and why.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna think about it.
And it's passionate. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, I believe what you believe now.
Yeah.
Like you have sold me on that opinion.
I'm going your way on the trash cans,
yeah.
Josh.
He should be like the.
Oh, it's over now. That's a hard cut. That's a hard cut.
That's it.
Audio's still rolling. What the hell? This one's going.
It's okay. The camera died. I broke it.
I put a fresh battery in it.
Ran it dry.
What happened there? Ooh, it's at 1%. Yeah.
It's been fun.
Well, if you're still listening back on the audio platforms, Meg, thanks for coming. We appreciate it. And we'll just do a hard cut on the video, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you got me saying thanks for having me. So
I did.
Yeah, you got it.
That's right. You're an editor already.
I mean, I've dabbled.
Awesome. Well, let's call this one quits,
Thank
and
you.
we'll see you next time on the Safety Meeting Podcast, everybody. Bye-bye.